once more. Don't build your house on the sandy land. Don't build it too near the shore. Well, it might look kind of nice, but you'll have to build it twice, though you'll have to build your house once more.
You better build your house upon the rock. Make a good foundation on a solid spot. Well, the storms may come and go, but the peace of God you will know.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our first online celebration of this, our new academic year. It's really great to have everyone back in school, and what an amazing start to the school year we've all made. Been particularly impressed with our early years, our little Owls class. They're just doing their mornings only at the moment, and we'll be starting back in school full time from next Monday. Very excited about that. But how well you have done, Owls class. You've all come in beautifully and have settled in really well to all of the routines and everything that we have to do in our school. So that's really brilliant. We're thinking this term in our Monday and Wednesday worships about what it means to be a community. And I thought I'd start off with this slide, because on this slide we've got all of the things that it means to be in the Alderbury and West Grimstead school community. It means that we've got our foundations for life that you can see on the screen. We all work together, just like the bees. That's why we have the bee picture. The bees work together in their community to make honey, and that's the honeycomb at the back of the bee there. And I'm speaking to you from the honeycomb, it looks, doesn't it, in the screen? But the bees work together to make the honey and to pollinate all the plants. And some of you year threes, as you are now, you were year twos when you did all the work. I did a lot of work on bees last year, so you should know all about them as a community. But as a school, we strive to be that community working together. And we're working together to get good foundations for our lives, good foundations for our learning. We're always learning, even as adults, we're always learning. Good foundations for us as individuals, so that we have got the skills that we need to get on in life. Good foundations for our friendships, so that we can have good friendships and relationships as we get older. And good foundations, back to the bee theme again, for the environment. We look after the environment, we look after the wildlife, and we make sure that the planet is left in a good state for future generations as well. And then we've got our values at the top of the screen, which we share and hold in common. And they tie in with our school rules. We'll think a little bit more about the values towards the end, but kindness, respect, and justice. So that's our school community, and we're going to be thinking about community and what that means throughout the rest of this term up until the October half term. Now, Owls, you're not actually in school as this goes out, so we're not going to put any celebration up particularly for the Owls class, but I am going to start off by handing over now to Miss Hodgson, who's going to start us with year one and the squirrels. So Miss Hodgson, over to you.
Good afternoon everyone, and it's lovely to be reading from the excellent book for the first time this academic year, and we've got lots of things to celebrate, so well done to everyone who I am going to mention. So we will start with year one. I know that all of year one are working really hard and keeping Mr. Goldsack Marsh in check in there, making sure he's behaving himself, but particularly well done to Alice, who has settled beautifully into year one. And in science, we were super impressed with your work, Alice. She was able to identify animals in different groups, so she could identify the mammals, the reptiles, the amphibians, the birds and the fish. And when asked, Alice could draw Mr. Goldsack Marsh an animal that fitted into each of those categories. Very well done to you, you're an amazing scientist. And well done to Annabelle and Ishan. You have worked fantastically hard in RE. Year one have begun looking at the creation story, and straight away Ishan knew that God created the world in 7 days. They were both able to draw and explain how the world was created on each of the 7 days with these beautiful illustrations, and I'm particularly pleased to hear that, because I know that I worked with them on creation last year too, so very well remembered, you two. Now on to year two. Well done to Riley. You have worked really hard to improve your presentation, and you have used purple polishing pen in your work. Well done, Riley. You've been an absolute star this week. And well done to Mason. Super effort with your writing this week. Mrs. Anderson has been particularly impressed about how excited you are to share your ideas with the rest of the class. Brilliant work there. Moving on to year 3. Now, I was really pleased to see Matthew and Charlotte, who brought their excellent writing to me. They've done a very detailed description of the storm in the book Into the Forest, and they have worked particularly hard to use expanded noun phrases and fabulous imagery, and I know in there they use some really good similes too, and their work was so good that I have put it onto the Org's Amazing Authors display, so do have a look at that. It's down outside the reception classroom in a frame, and well done you too. Isla, well done to you for your fantastic attitude towards learning and for challenging yourself even when things are difficult, and that's how you learn, isn't it, Isla? So well done. Here is Isla's super prediction about the new class book, which is Into the Forest by Anthony Brown. And Fox's class, I know that you settled well into your class and you are thinking about the Vikings. So well done to Isla, Matilda, Benji and Harry for brilliant resourcefulness in the way you have approached the Viking topic. And there is some of your work there. Well done to all of you. Year 5, well done. I know that you've settled in really well, and I particularly enjoyed teaching you last week, and I'm sure we'll have a lovely afternoon this afternoon too. Well done to Victor and Erin for your excellent knowledge of ancient Greece. You're really showing exactly what you know. That's brilliant. And well done to Lara for super research note making from the internet about the Greek god Demeter. And there is your work there. Well done to all of you, Year 5. Year 6, I know that Mrs. Hill and Mrs. Gill are really pleased with how well you've settled into Year 6, so that's an excellent start. Well done to all of you. But particularly well done to Felix for your excellent understanding of the characters in Year 6's class text and of how to control relative clauses. It is clear that Felix also understands his teachers very well because he wrote, Mrs. Hill, who had eaten all of the jammy dodgers, sang cheerfully. So he's showing how he's used a relative clause there. Well done. And Rose, you were Mrs. Gill's Encyclopedia of Sikhism yesterday. You shared a superb level of background knowledge with the class, which is absolutely brilliant. And Sid, this is excellent news. You have made an excellent start on day 1 of Year 6 and you have continued it so far. That's fantastic. You wrote almost a novel during the assessed write. Please, please, please keep that up. That is brilliant news. Well done to all of Year 6. As I say, you've made a brilliant start to a very important year. And Lexia. It's fantastic to see so many people using Lexia and doing their minutes and completing their units, but particularly well done to Grace, Annabelle, Daisy, Chelsea, Skylar, Harry, Jensen, Matilda, Thomas and Alex. A special mention to you for being our top Lexia user this week. That is fantastic news. Congratulations and well done for putting in all that effort because it really makes a difference.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you very much, Miss Hodgson. Lovely to see all of those excellent pieces of work that we're able to celebrate. Now, on the screen, you can see our 3 new values bookmarks. I've shown kindness, I've shown justice, and I've shown respect. And together, they obviously make up that picture of the values tree. So the idea, hopefully, is that everyone will be able to earn a complete set. And these are all being recorded in our values book, which I will read out of now. Now, your teachers have got these bookmarks already in the classroom. They're in with the birthday stickers if your teacher can't find them. So in Year 1, I have shown kindness bookmark. Mr. Goldsack Marsh has written, this young lady has offered to share her equipment when someone didn't have something. So well done, Maisie. Bookmark coming your way. For justice, this person always does the right thing in class, which is really important. Very well done to you, Tilly. And respect, for super listening in class, having a fantastic answers because he's listened well and knows what to do. That is Jack. So very well done to you all in Year 1. Now, year 2, we've got the Hedgehogs class. So kindness, I nearly said Miss Thorne, it's Mrs. Anderson now, isn't it? Skylar, you get the Kindness Award for looking out for others and always wanting to help people and trying to make them smile. Justice, that's Isaac, for sharing the Lego box fairly every morning at breakfast, that's Breakfast Club, and playing really nicely. And then Respect, the I've Shown Respect Award for Jude, for always listening beautifully and following instructions exactly. Year 3, Kindness, is for Sophie, using her initiative and helping out around the classroom. Justice, that is Tommy, for sharing, for taking turns and encouraging others. And Respect, Bookmark, is for Sophia, for always saying please and thank you. I'm going to hand over to Miss Hodgson, who's going to read the final 3 classes.
Thank you, Mr. Thorpe. So year 4, for kindness, well done, Elliot. You are a kind friend to all of the class, which is really important. For justice, for taking turns and sharing your vast knowledge with the class, Nathaniel, well done. And respect, Callum, well done for working so well as a member of a group. Really important working skills there. And year 5, for kindness, for working well with your partner when researching, that's Melissa, well done Melissa. For justice, for making suggestions for how to help others, Chloe, well done. And respect, for waiting politely to take your turn to speak at all times, Asher, well done. And year 6, somebody for kindness who always shows random acts of kindness to her classmates, which we were really impressed with, that's Georgia, well done. And justice, well done to Jasmine for expressing ideas about fairness, equality and kindness during discussions about the situation in Afghanistan. Well done, Jasmine. And for respect, Louis, for listening and working really hard, showing respect to your teachers and to the learning of others. Well done to you.
Brilliant, that is great. And these are the things that hold us together as our community, aren't they? These are our values that we hold dear and make us into the school community that we know and love. And one of the things that communities do is they work together, and this date you've known about for quite a while now, the 3rd of October. This is coming up thick and fast now at this point, and we are going to have a community event. We're going to be raising money for the school community to improve the facilities that we can offer. Miss Hodgson's just told me that she's raised £50 already. She's doing a fun run. I'm doing a sponsored walk the weekend before that, and I'm raising money too. I've been doing some training as well, so I'm up to about 12 or 13 miles. I need to get up to 26 miles by the Sunday before the 3rd of October, so I've got a little way to go with my training there. But if we all do our part and pull together as a community, we can achieve great things. Now, our final slide today is this one, our quote of the week. And as a church school, one of the things that is important to us is this idea of spirituality, as it says on the screen. And in our school, the definition of spirituality we use is the one that's there. So it's when we have time to stop and we think and understand. So knowledge and understanding of ourselves. We reflect on ourselves, fits in with one of our 4 R's. We think about other people, we think about the world, the wider world, we think about beauty, might be in the environment that we've already been thinking about, and year 1 had done some work on the environment and nature earlier, the creation story. And then we think about either God or the beyond, depending on your particular beliefs. So spirituality is our knowledge and our understanding of ourselves, of others, the world, beauty, God, and the beyond. So you might like to join with me for a short prayer, and then we're going to finish after that with a song that reminds us of all the wonderful things that we can be thankful for every single day. So if you want to join with me in a prayer, let's do that now. Dear God, thank you for all of the things we've been able to celebrate. Thank you for all of the positive start that we've made in coming back to school. Thank you for our school community, that we can work together. Thank you that we can help each other to lay good foundations in life by showing kindness, justice and respect. And thank you for the words on the screen. Thank you for other people that share this community with us. Thank you for the beauty of the wider world. And when we look up into things like space at night, Lord, we're just reminded of the sheer vastness of the universe around us. Help us not to take these things for granted, but to be thankful for them every day. Amen. Take care, everyone, and stay safe.